My name is Arthur Fish. I'm a partner here at Borden Ladner Gervais, where we're filming this video. I've been here for 23 years, and I can't honestly say how far back my association with SSO goes, but it's over 3 decades. I have personal experience with mental illness and people who suffer from mental illness in my own life and in my life as a lawyer. It's something I've known about since I was a child. I've been aware of since I was a child. And then throughout my adult life in the practice of law, I don't think there's ever been a moment when one way or another I wasn't dealing with some kind of issue associated with mental illness. I was aware of the plight, especially of young men suffering from schizophrenia long before I even knew that SSO existed. I started my career in practice as a criminal lawyer, and I was practicing with the late, much missed Eddie Greenspan. And along with every other criminal lawyer in the city, I realized that many of the people who were finding themselves in the criminal justice system, in fact, had an unaddressed mental illness. And in many, not all cases, that mental illness was schizophrenia. I'd had experience of it, and I had one particularly powerful experience. I was interviewing a client at the Don Jail, which was a horrible place, now thankfully closed. And I heard what I thought was a dog baying. And the guard told me that it wasn't a dog, it was a human being. It was a person who was floridly ill with untreated psychosis. And I looked into it and discovered that on any given night there were 20 to 30, mostly males, in what amounted to an unregistered psychiatric unit inside the Don Jail, with one nurse who was my personal candidate for the Mother Teresa Award, who was trying to care for these people. That's how it started. And then sometime after that, I was working on my doctorate in law in the Faculty of Law at the University of Toronto, working with a man named Dr. Michelle Silberfeld, who knew June Beebe, who was then, I think, the director of SSO. And they needed someone to prepare a couple of policy briefs for them. And Michelle introduced June to me, and that was the start of it.